Everybody, where the hell is my lighter? I can't find my lighter. Oh, we're gonna spark this up. All right. So I'm feeling a little better. Still not okay. But I figured I'd come on at least try to do a collective and maybe some readings. What is up, everybody? What up, Shelly? How are you, baby? I'm still feeling sick. We're gonna use these cards. Knocking everything over. So, I pulled out some oracle cards first, and we received trust in reverse, action in reverse, and pathways in reverse. So this tells me this is like an internal thing. Yeah, get that money. So yeah, we received the trust in reverse. So perhaps we're lacking trust in ourselves because of the lack of action. It's like somebody is not having the same action as their words or something. It's like we're not, it's like, what's that thing? Trust in their actions, not in their words. Don't believe what they say, believe what they do. Because something about these pathways are blocked. Perhaps because of the lack of action. Or the action doesn't match the words. What up, Milla? And then we also got amethyst. Go where your spirit dwells, where your sight is clear and your breath is liberated. So amethyst is Greek for not drunk. This is the sobering stone. So perhaps we need to release something. You know, there's some kind of confusion. We are going where the spirit dwells, where our breath is liberated, where we are free. Perhaps this is in a sacred space, in some place where we're alone, some place where we have these herbs, the spirit, something like this. It says, mundane to eyes, not of my own, these sacred responsibilities are mine to embrace. So it's almost as if we have some kind of responsibility. Maybe it's us that we need to take action. Yes, look, because the death is in reverse. So perhaps we are refusing to take some kind of action or refusing to let something go. With this Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse, this is freedom. It's freedom. It's like we're releasing this by holding on. And then here's this King of Wands, but it's the Emperor. So it's almost as if we're being disciplined over the actions that we're taking. And it's almost as if our heads and our heart are together. Well, what are we holding on to? It's like we're holding on to something. Maybe this Emperor, perhaps this Emperor is turning his back to this. He's like saying, I'm no longer holding on to this. I'm no longer holding on. I'm going forward. You know, I'm manifesting this, and this is what liberates us. What up, Dale? No shoes. Hey, Lex. Hey, Zelina. Babcock, how are you? What up, Lexi? Milla? All right, Lachelle, you're first. I want to do a few readings. I also pulled some runes. We have the radio. This is, again, this action, this movement with the man. This could be a relationship. This could be a hidden relationship, some kind of deception. And it's because of the lack of communication. It's like the communication and the actions don't mix. Words and actions don't mix. Grand Rising. What's up, Extreme? Oh my God, Lexi, you're too funny. She said, Dale, don't start. Tell him. All right, Shelly, you're first. You guys want to get in line, write your questions. I'm only going to do a first few. She wearing combat boots, better to stomp feet with. I love you. Hey, Earl, Grand Rising, cause ain't no morning good. All right. Shelly, are you ready? Let's show. All right. So we got the 7 in reverse, the introspection. This is what we're growing, all these things we were waiting for, pentacles, perhaps patience. It's as if this something's coming out, something is uprooting, and this is in the deep subconscious. And on top we have the 3 of Swords here with the 3 of Pentacles. It's as if this teamwork went bad. We had to do it all by ourselves, but perhaps this was a gift. It's like it's like good thing we were left alone in this, because this gave us some kind of, okay, we're going to accept this wand from the spirit. And look, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups here, saying, you know, once we accept this, we're finally in this, you know, out of this energy where we're accepting this new path, this new way to go, this action. This is a call to action. And if you look, this is the before tarot. So this is you're getting offered it, and this is right before you take it. You didn't quite take it yet. So right before you take it, boom, there's this, I don't know if you say, I don't want it no more, or if you just say, there's a conflict. But with this in reverse, it's as if this conflict is, you know, with extremes, it could go to a bigger conflict, or we could be walking away from this. Let's see what this hidden card is. Another 7. The 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. So this is right before you grab it, and this is all of this. You're looking here like, this is saying that you're the only one that can grab this. This is, you know, King Arthur's sword. He was the only one who was able to get the sword out of this. It's almost as if you're being offered this from the spirit, because you're the only one that could do this. It's like, accept this. You had to be in this like alone period, so that way you could come out of this to accept this. But it's like, perhaps we have to clear this, or back away from this in order to accept that. It's like we have to back away from this confrontation or something. You're looking sexy today as always. Oh, thanks. I don't feel so sexy today. Thanks, Earl. Peace and love to you too. King Arthur says, good morning. I say Grand Rising, because ain't no morning good. Wait, I have a question. Is JoJo in jail or prison? Haven't you heard from him? We're going to say, where's JoJo? You know, we want to keep it open-ended for the tarot. Let me make sure you're next, Lex. All right. All right. Yeah, right. The sun will. Too sexy for your shirt. Too sexy for your pants. Too sexy. All right. King Arthur, you're after Lex. I just did yours, Lichow. That was yours that I just did. About right before you accept this from the spirit. That was yours. All right, Lex. Where's JoJo? Oh my gosh. Look, I can't make this up, right? When I said, oh, this is yours, Lex, right? You got the Hermit right here on the undercurrent. This is right before he sees his inner light, and all of the unconscious, everything under the surface. These are these lies, deceit, like dreamy. And then look, the other freaking moon. Now this is the before tarot, and this moon came with the 8 of Swords, which does almost look like prison bars, if you see this. But with the 8 of Swords, look at this shit. There, you see this, and then you see this. It's almost as if there's these particles or something falling down from here. Something being gathered in pieces. And then with this movement, there's all this movement, whether it be facts, communication, physical movement. These swords could be thoughts, they could be words. You know, these are moving, which is normally the 8 of Wands, which is moving from one place to another. But it's as if we're going from these tiny particles getting released by this moon to this movement, and then these tiny particles get almost like instead of being spread, they get, you see that? They're, instead of being spread out, they're pointed to one specific thing, and it's going right to the water, right to this path. It's almost covering this path, like blocking this path. You see, thank you, Lichow. You see this path, it's almost as if this is cleared because of the particles are up here. But then after this movement, after these swords, it's as if there's something blocking this. Now, we have the Emperor with the Chariot and the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Cups in reverse. So this is, you know, he really might be, the Emperor is this authority, the boss, the ruler, the king. It could be the government. And this almost like all of this hidden shit. And with the Emperor here is coming, this is like real moving forward, like forward focus, like real forward moving with the Chariot. But it's as if we're moving forward with this empty seat, like almost like, okay, well, we have to drop these burdens. Something has to come to an end. We have to release this. Something's pushing on the threshold in order for this. It's almost like we're saving a seat until this is, till all these are released, and then the Emperor will return to his seat. Perhaps this has to clear up. This is what these things are that has to clear up. There's some kind of confusion, illusion, you know, especially with this Neptune and all this with illusion, with astrology. It's very confusing. Hey, Brandgate Marketing, how are you? I need a reading regarding my ex. Hey, Helen. Oh, thank you, Joe, for the super chat. Hey, Wolf Lust. All right, King Arthur, you're next. And perhaps when this becomes clear is when this gets put in. It's as if he puts his light in this lantern. Now he can see where he's going. It's almost as if there's some kind of healing or something about divine timing with this. And then look. So, I mean, I think that tells you, relax. All right. this next one's for King Arthur. Let's shuffle this. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And if you like to exchange energy for energy, y'all can send a super chat or hit up my Cash App. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, on to King Arthur. What does King Arthur need to know right now for King Arthur? I don't want that one. All right, so we are letting go, or perhaps we don't even know we're letting go. This is what's on the undercurrent. Oh, wow, we have some. So we're letting go here on the undercurrent. We don't know that we're letting go because on the surface, it's as if we're holding on or we're afraid to move forward. We don't want to turn our back. It's like we can't see the future. We can't see it ending, or we don't want it to end. Perhaps there is a separation with the world. This is the last of the major arcana. So we do have some kind of ending coming. Perhaps this is finishing up a cycle, or, you know, tying up the loose ends. With this Seven of Wands in reverse, this almost tells me this is like an internal thing. And this is this where we're filling up our cups, but we're emptying it. We're filling it up here. We're emptying it. This is before the wish come true. So perhaps this is some kind of preparation of what we're emptying, what we're releasing, what we're no longer. This is this could be an overabundance, or, you know, too much. This is a wish come true, but in reverse it could be like pessimistic, like be careful what you wish for, because if you wish these things, it can come true. And perhaps this is what happened with all these 9s, the 10s, and now this Tower in reverse. There's some kind of abrupt ending, but it's finally, you know how I said we're releasing something, we're letting go. This is finally coming out. And then look, you had the other 9 of Cups here, where it's like he's pouring the cups, he's emptying it, and here he's emptying it. It's as if we have some more self-control. Perhaps we stop drinking or stop something in an excess because of this. It's like, okay, now we need to be liberated from this. We needed to be free. Perhaps this Tower creates this, or this is a warning that the Tower is coming. You know, with this Seven of Wands, this is almost like you see him praying. And in reverse, it's almost as if maybe we do need to do some kind of like internal deep meditation prayer or something. Because with these, it's like our wishes and our mind are unaligned. It's as if there's a disconnection between our intention and that's this, because the head and the heart, perhaps we have to go our own way. Or there is a reading we did the other live. I'm about to post it, and it's about this intention, the intention. It almost reminds me of this, like the action and the trust. It's like it's like the intention and your heart, your wants have to be aligned. Something like that. Earl Woods. What's up with mine? Explain. Did I explain it? Did I not explain it right? What show? Explain what shows. Alright, so this will go a little to explain yours. Now, this is 5s, which is changes, and this almost like a big loss. We're carrying all these empty cups, dragging them with us along with this, you know, almost like helpless, broken person. It's like you're carrying all this brokenness, and this is leading to this Nine of Wands where it's like, because of this behind you, you're letting in some kind of beast. It's almost as if to keep this beast away, we have to cut these cords to these empty cups and break free from this. Or perhaps this is what's helping us break free from this. Maybe we do need to come face to face with the beast, and this is what's going to break this. You know, nines are all about the self, you know. And this is saying, this is before the tarot, before the wound. And this is actually feeling the wound. So this is like the wounded warrior standing up to this beast of some sort. Perhaps that's what this is, and that's what your reading was about. This alchemizing, mixing. We have to mix, like, water it down or something like that. All right, Earl Woods, can you read mine? I said your name and these flew out. Let's see, Earl Woods. Okay. Wolf Lust, you're next. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Swords on the undercurrent. I see 772217. Again with the nine, you know, these is coming to an end. It's almost as if we're releasing all this pain by being intoxicated. Perhaps we're covering up the pain. It's like this is on the undercurrent, and this is like an overindulgence. You know, he's getting drunk off this, and there's a reading like drunk off this love. Maybe that has something to do with it. Yes, because you're finally taking this new thing from the spirit. And what is it? It's this new love. Whether this is a new love, like an actual love, or a new love within yourself. You know, the aces are all about the self. This is happy tears and real happiness coming into this, you know, happy, truth, love, this feeling. Then you have the Queen. Maybe this is an offer by this Queen. It's like this Queen gives this to you, and what she gives is this everlasting love or something. Like she's releasing something, or maybe this is releasing something. By you releasing something, you gain this new thing. But here we're holding on. It's like almost contradicting itself. It's like, or perhaps it takes a long time. It's like this is something, you know, Pentacles, the Earth, this is real slow moving. Again, with the Virgo, Earth, the Hermit. Perhaps we do have to hold this high in order to find our light, or hold on, save something like this, because, wow. Then we come into some kind of victory. It's like we have to do this on our own. The nines are all about the self. This is the third nine you got. With this six is saying that we'll be rose up, and here's the Hermit again, and here he is with his light. It's like your light is shining in the day. There's some kind of truth. There's some kind of this turnaround. It's like your wish come true. This is like you know, you're winning. And then you have these four again with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and this time you see that snake taking her pentacle. So maybe this has something to do with this, some kind of deception. Maybe it's some kind of wisdom, or something taking something, some kind of outside something taking something from you. And again here, again, looks like somebody's taking something. If this isn't you taking something from the Queen, and then I see in the alligator like tough skin, something about this. This Page of Pentacles is starting something new. Maybe this snake had to take this in order. You know, it looks as though this snake is taking this pentacle. It's the same pentacle here that we're planning in the page. This new work, this new job. And perhaps it's like, okay, well, we already made our decision. We're doing something we never did before, whether it hurts us or not. Whew. Alright, Wolf-Lust. I need a reading. I'm going for a tattoo consultation coming Saturday. Can you tell me a date when I can get my tattoos done in this month? Alright, Wolf-Lust. Tattoo consultation coming Saturday. Okay, 6 at the end, and then we have 10. We have another 6 here. The Queen of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. And then another 10 with these. Oh. Now this 10 of Wands, this is before the 10 of Wands, before we're carrying them to this thing. And this is in reverse. This is coming to an end, but it's as if we're preparing to do the last step. We're in preparation for the last step for this to end. And this is why we have the other 10 in reverse, the 10 of Swords, where these are all finally coming out. It's as if we are walking into, maybe this is a relationship that is ending. You know, with both of these 10s, this is a painful ending, and it brings a lot of burdens, but this is releasing the burdens because we're really looking at what we put in or what others put in and what we don't want. So it's as if we're looking and Xing out anything we don't want. Perhaps it has to do with the past, or we're reminiscing, or this is some kind of nostalgic. Maybe somebody from the past has something to do with this. With this Queen of Wands in front of the Wheel of Fortune, there's some kind of unfortunate event or some kind of delay. But, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is always turning. So when it is down here, this is another 10. So this is something changing sporadically. Something sporadically changing. Perhaps it's this Queen. You know, the Queen of Wands upright. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. There's this high intuitive witchy feeling, but in reverse, it's almost as if she's egotistical or all out of energy, or, you know, it can go to either extreme. Maybe it's too fiery because of this, or maybe this Queen changed the wheel. Maybe she is the one who brought this unfortunate event. Like I always say, these are your cards. Use your intuition when deciphering the message. But on the undercurrent, you do have the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. So you do rise up above all of this after we make this choice. It's as if you made a decision. You're taking this time. You already took the time. You made this decision, and now we're rising up. Perhaps we're coming into this Queen of Swords reverse, and this High Priestess is here. She's just about to see this. So perhaps this meditation or some kind of wisdom, we're about to come into some kind of key of some kind of wisdom. There's a key to the wisdom. Brandgate, I need a reading regarding my ex. I am getting messages on Snapchat from a random idea. I feel it's him trying to contact me. Can we check that? My name is Aman. Okay. Aman. Oh my God, Lex, you dreamed that he was locked up and that was all that in the moons? That is so weird. That is so crazy. Hey, first name, last name. And understanding, can that help in the readings? Yes. If a person pray to the gods of knowledge and understanding, can that help in the reading? Yes. Prayer always helps. All right, Brandgate. All right, are the messages Brandgate's getting from their ex? Come on. All right. Well, with the first card being the Magician and the High Priestess as the same one, this is telling you to trust your intuition, to trust the messages, to trust in your, to trust that your feeling is right, that there's some kind of entourage or some kind of something coming through, but it's in reverse. So it's almost as if they're leaving or just coming, or this is like desolate. Instead of them coming through, it's like empty. With the Devil in reverse, perhaps some kind of truth is coming out. It's as if we now see the lies or the truth, perhaps because we're, you know, this is the Fool. We're jumping into this new thing where, you know, he's, this Fool, I always say, this little white dog is his intuition, and this dog is trying to warn him, like, hey, you're going to fall off the cliff if you don't listen to your intuition. And here it's almost as if he is following his intuition. This is saying follow your intuition to this Page of Swords, where this is this new idea, these new plans. It's like new information. Page of Swords could be that, which is like spying on you, like watching you, something like this. But with the Two of Swords in reverse, you're no longer sitting here blindfolded. You see. This is why the Devil's in reverse, because you already know. You already know. Trust your intuition. That's right. Some kind of information's coming through. Perhaps we do need to be in this like Fool, Page of Swords, High Priestess energy, where we're open and receptive to these messages from the Spirit. Hey, Helen. And here's the Queen of Wands. So this is saying that you have all the power to find your personal power within you to push this forward. You see, she has this baby. This is this new birth, this new life, this creation. This is also the Empress. So where we have this mother, this witch, it's like this witch mother, doctor, lover, inspirer, manifester. You're welcome, Lex. Helen said, is there a marriage for Helen in the new year? Let's see. Helen, marriage for Helen in the new year. I thought someone flipped over, but I guess not. Alright. So you receive the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. This is this compish. I can't. Excuse me. Now, it's almost as if you're walking away from these people. Like, these people are trying to build a boat to get away, but you're like, I don't even want to be involved with this. It's almost as if they're doing something not right, or they're doing something. It's as if you're walking away, or you're coming out the winner of this. Perhaps because of some separation on the undercurrent. This is this battle, this change with fives. And with the 10 in reverse, this could be a deep emotional change. With this page of wands coming next, this is this you know, he's about to embark on this he's about to learn some really cool knowledge about ancient Egypt, or about what's in this tomb, or about this new path. It's as if he was offered this, and in here, if you look, there's like Egyptian symbols and like all this stuff in here. It's almost as if there's some kind of knowledge, or some kind of path open up for us when we go towards this. This could be a new love too, especially when we're speaking of the 10 of cups. You know, we're breaking cycles, or breaking some kind of cycles when it comes to emotion, passion, heart. Perhaps we are releasing with the moon in reverse. Things are finally becoming clear. Maybe we experience some kind of tower moment where, you know, it wasn't built on a sturdy foundation, and now we're building this new sturdy foundation, coming into this newness, whether it's a new job, a new house, a new car, a new marriage. This is this newness. Perhaps it's like security with this new wisdom, or this new knowledge that you gain from the page of wands. It says this, you receive some kind of news, and this news gives you some kind of security. Perhaps it is security in love. Hey, first name, last name. If a person. Yes. I did you, Errol Woods. Did you get it? Update question. Do you see a hiring me to coach him and or his son? She goes in order when you post. Yes. Alright. Do you see a hiring me? Coach him and or his son. Let's see. First name, last name. We have the Pentacles in reverse with the 7 of Wands in reverse, and then we have the 6. It's almost as if something's getting thrown at us to turn us onto the right path. Look, I'll show you what I mean. Like here, the 7 of Wands, we're done praying. It's as if we prayed all of this. It's as if we're praying for our things to grow, or all these things to come up. And it's as if they did. With the World in reverse, we're back on our feet. And perhaps this is what this is. It's like something comes in and changes the flow. With this loss or this delay, it changes the flow and gets you in a different motion. Instead of going towards this, all this conflict, you know, right before the battle with this other 5, it's like the spirit coming in and knocking some sense, bringing us the 6 of Swords is the spirit bringing us from this rocky waters right here into the clear. And perhaps this had to come to switch everything around. Remember what I said, the Hangman is right side up in the World. Well, here we have the Hangman hanging upside down. Perhaps it's this page, this new news, or this bad. It's like somebody came and gave you some bad information or bad news, and it really turned your perspective around about this whole situation. Perhaps this is what causes the fight, but this is what helps you see it from a different perspective, this from the spirit. Perhaps this is why, you know, we're finally starting to see, now that we accepted this truth and no longer fighting against it, where this is changing, we're coming back upright on our feet and we're seeing the lies that were given to us. 911. Perhaps that's what this is, this untruth, this delays. And that's like, okay, well, we're getting the fuck out of here now. You know what I mean? We've been sitting here for a long time trying to figure this out. With the King of Swords, perhaps there is some kind of liar, maljudgment, or, you know, a defeat, or perhaps something's got to be cut off, or maybe this is what, it's like we've been stabbed by some kind of lie or some kind of bad judgment. But this is the Hermit and the Chariot, and no matter what, he's still walking. He's wounded and he's still walking. No matter what, he keeps on going. And this is it, saying to hold on. To hold on. It's almost over. Keep praying. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is some kind of lies coming in that don't want you to change, or don't want you to see the other side, or something like this. It's kind of weird. Let me know. I'm wearing my sweats today too. Who's coming towards me in love soon? Personality, please. Minaha, what up? How are you? Oh, love your energy too. Sorry. Alright, personality. Who's coming towards Minaha in love? Personality. Wise, let's see. Maybe we should use the gold foil tarot. Well, this popped out. We'll take it. Alright, and what's left in my hand? This Ace of Wands. So personality-wise, who's coming towards me in love soon? Okay, well, I'm telling you what this says. Now, there's some kind of karma or justice when it comes to all the relationships or things that didn't work or something. It's as if, you know, all of these empty cups, there's some kind of justice in it, or there's some kind of truth in this, and look, I never noticed this before. There's 3 people hiding behind here. And in reverse, it says if, and I see the one really good. So perhaps there's people or these children behind these negative thoughts or negative emotions or negative relationships or things that we released or that need to be released. And this is this justice, like, here's the sword, the double-edged sword. Something needs to be cut. Some truth needs to be out. And perhaps there needs to be a separation, or it's like we have to release this from the past in order to come into this newness. Because here we have this divine timing, this Page of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords. So this is some kind of heartbreak, or this is like a breakup or release of this right before we get stabbed in the heart. right before this heartbreak. This is the before tarot. So it's like right before the heartbreak. Um, oh, look. Right before the heartbreak, this queen, it's like instead of being offered this cup, this dolphin is taking the cup from her. Almost like these kids, like they're taking away from the meaning of it, or you know what I mean, the sincerity of it. It's as if like with this queen in reverse, she's careless or only thinking about herself. And perhaps this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. We have to be disciplined and put ourselves first, maybe. This Emperor in the Chariot, this is really moving forward in this disciplined. Our heart and our head are aligned. And this has a lot to do with Rahu and Ketu, the north and the south nodes of the moon. And then look, you have both of these tens. Like I said, something has to come to an end before this new beginning. It says if we need to release all this pain, it's like all of this pressure from this security or all of these things from all of these previous pains are weighing us down. But the pressure of the security is releasing these pains from here. It's as if this release of the pain unburies us. And now we can be more free to accept this new offer from the spirit. And perhaps this is going to be somebody, you asked about the personality. This is going to be somebody who is like a fire sign, like a Leo, Sag, somebody who's real, you know, ambitious and fiery, passionate. You know, they are putting in their abundance too. It's almost as if they're coming to match you. It's not as if here where there's like an imbalance or some kind of like not enough. Here it's like they're bringing what you're bringing and it's connecting. It's becoming equal. But like I said, something has to be released. Something has to come to an end before this new beginning. See these tens and the 9. It's as if we have to get through this stress. It's as if these nightmares, or we're finally waking up from the stress of keeping us up all night. It's like no more sleepless nights. Hey, Steven, how are you? Oh my God, you are so on point. I do feel this same like you predicted. I do feel he does black magic and love spells too. Oh, wow. Beastie! What up? How are you, Grand Rising? Beautiful babes, heavy heart. This morning I dreamed about this fire. I'm warned about it. Don't know if you want me to talk about it. Tell me. That's what I said. The whole world's going to go up in flames. But that needs to happen so that way we can get rid of all this negative shit. Hey, Flo. Happy New Year to you, too. Yes, Steven, you're next with the general. I asked that because over 20 years ago, I was told that I had the gift of reading. And just recently, I was told that again. Yes. All right, a general for Steven. Oh, first name, last name says, I think that already happened. That's the thing with tarot, too. It's like not linear. All right, will Flo find a new love this year? Okay, you're after Steven. Flo. Steven. General. All right, what does Steven need to know? General for Stephen. Okay. So we have 4, 5, 6. The 4 and the 5 are both in reverse. Can you see? Okay, now it's as if there's somebody walking away, or somebody, maybe this is a guard or something. I don't know. I just noticed he was walking away from this. And these two are in the deep subconscious. The Ace of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So, and this is the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So, we are no longer engaging in this. Perhaps, okay. It's as if we have to step into this King of Pentacles energy where we're the boss. We have to put our foot down. We have to, we really have to put our foot on the bull's head, whatever this is, whether we're shutting it up, whether we're stopping the stubbornness, or whether we're just, killing it, whatever it is, it needs to be stomped on. This head needs to be crushed. Perhaps this takes a while. You know, the King of Pentacles is, it takes a real long time to get here. It's like slow and steady wins this race. Perhaps this is why this 4 is in reverse. It's like, well, we have to let go of something before we can actually become the boss. It's as if this has to be released before the Spirit grants us this pentacle. Perhaps what needs to be released are these lies. It's this, these thoughts, these, it's like unclarity. It's like there's unclarity, uncertainty. There's some kind of lie, or it's like mist that you can't really see all the full truth. Perhaps it's this, you know, he's pulling it out. Almost reminds me of this, the King Arthur sword, where it's like he's the only one that could take it out. Perhaps when this gets taken out, it's like, okay, well, when we finally take out the lie and realize the true truth, this all goes away. We no longer are engaged in this battle, or this, perhaps this is a mental battle, and it all has to do with the past here with the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups on the undercurrent. And perhaps this is us walking away, or I don't know. I really am drawn to this person turning our back on this family. You know, perhaps this is like no longer out in the cold, you know, something. And then here's the Ace of Wands. So we are coming in, oh, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this does bring the truth and this new way. So perhaps we do have to save or put something in it, take something out in order for us to come into this. There has to be some kind of truth revealed. Perhaps we're lying to ourselves. We have to be true to you, stay true to you, because this path is opening up and you're going to be granted this pentacle here in this King. But like I said, this is, you know, slow and steady. Thank you. Flow. I think this may have already happened. How's are you doing today? I'm okay. Will Flo find a new love this year? Let's see. I opened it up to the Ace of Cups in reverse. And that's releasing this. Let's see. Will Flo find new love this year? I think I seen something. Yes, I did. Okay, so what this is telling me is that with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, and beings that when I was first reading your question, it's the 411 5559, and it was 5558. Beings that when I first flipped the card over, I flipped it to the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is this crying, this is this releasing, this is this breaking free of a relationship, or a split up, or this could be like a whole detox. With this Knight of Cups too, he's emptying out his cup. Perhaps we do have to release. There's something stagnant, or something from a past love or a past relationship that needs to be released. With this Queen of Wands in reverse, she's not sitting in her as her true self. So perhaps this is why we have to release this, because this queen is more so chasing instead of attracting. This Queen of Wands, she sits here and attracts all the bees, all the honey, all the people, all the men, all the everything. But in reverse, it's as if she's chasing some kind of lost love, or some love that died. It's like a flame that died out, or a cup that's empty, with no emotion. Or perhaps this is like so over emotional. With reversals, we can go to either extreme. Let's see what's on the top. Yeah, there is a battle. There is some kind of battle, so perhaps this is going to be an issue with you. This is why we have to release this Knight of Cups. Perhaps there's going to be delays in this because of this lack of passion. The Queen of Wands, she's real passionate. Oh, shit. What time is it? Oh, my God. I don't know who's here. But someone's at my house, and I don't want to answer the door. Let's see. I don't know who it is when I'm not answering it. Oh, Grand Rising. Huh? Alright, who's next? Got kicked off the stream, don't know. Alright, Milla. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Hisk. Shakir. May I get a message? Oh my God. I don't know who's here. I saw 1115 as I type this. Yeah, let me see who's next. Alright, BC, you're next. Or Milla. Milla.
Why'd you come up here?
Because I don't know who's here.
Someone knocked on the door?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
No, it wasn't. I caught on to all the BS. Oh, good. Glad you finally caught on. May I get a message from my guy? Alright. We're gonna do Milla and then BC. Oh, I had no sound the whole time I'm sitting here talking to you. Thank you, Milla Milla. Don't answer it, then I never do. Huh? I hear you. Okay. So yes, Milla Milla, then BC. I don't know. I don't know. What the hell she's barking? Alright. Milla Milla is first. I know Michael's current intentions, thoughts for me. Alright, Michael's current thoughts or intentions. So, perhaps he's really upset, or perhaps what his thoughts are is creating you to be really upset because there's some kind of injustice or lie or lack of strength or lack of courage. With the King of Swords, it's almost as if there is some kind of like detachment from his emotions and like only logical thinking. This could also be, this is also the Hierophant stating that this could be this new kind of commitment or new kind of tradition that he's coming into. And this is like no communication, lies or bad thoughts or something like this, 411. And this is also the child from the Sun card. So perhaps this injustice or this lack of courage has something to do with finding our inner child or getting connected to our inner child in order to separate our heart from this. So that way we can come into this new tradition or new kind of new truth. Some kind of new truth. And then these two fell out. The Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Maybe we put all of this in and it's like we wasted it all, or we put it all in and we put it all into ourselves, or we put it all into other people and now we're stuck with nothing. Something like this. Maybe this is saying to save it for yourself so that way you have something, or to take your time, perhaps not to rush, discipline, and being very logical. And this Queen of Wands. Yeah, we're not chasing, we're attracting, and we're connecting to our intuition. That's what we have to do. All right. Let's do BC. Message from my guide. 1115. All right, BC's message from her guide. I thought I saw one. Yes, I did. Five of Swords in reverse. And there's that Four of Pentacles again. Alright. So the first two that came out are the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. 9, 9. It's all about the self and the self. This wounded warrior. And they're both basically wounded warriors. But, you know, this Nine of Wands, he's standing up here and, you know, just about to go to the 10. It's as if this is his, like, forward, that he can keep on moving forward past here regardless. Maybe this is you walking away hurt after standing up for a long time. It's like, okay, I've been standing here for a long time. I'm done standing here. I'm walking away hurt, or perhaps you're walking away to stand here hurt for a long time. You know, like I always say, these are your cards to use your intuition. But here we have the Devil in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is where breaking the chains and releasing all of these emotions that no longer serve us, all of these false ideas about relationships, all these false ideas about religion, the world, money, material things, addiction, something. And here's the other four, the Four of Wands. You know, here's this parade coming through. They didn't quite get married yet. It's like they're coming through, bringing all the people. I don't know. It's something about this parade coming through. Perhaps it's a parade bringing in this battle, or a parade to defend against the battle. I don't know. Let's open up these two. Wow, another 9. And the Queen of Swords. So this 9 is in reverse. So these are finally coming out. These plants, these things that we grew on our own. It's as if we finally see that it's not working, or something about it needs to be released. Perhaps that's this. That's why we're breaking this. It's almost as if there's some kind of injustice, or we're cutting something off. Maybe we're cutting something off to avoid the pain, or cutting something off. It's as if there is an imbalance and we need to release this materially to, or perhaps this is some kind of bitch creating some kind of injustice, trying to cut off our gains. It's as if they're trying to take what we made. Maybe this is saying to save this, to save it, to hide everything that we're making so nobody can take it. And I don't know where the hell that card went. It just flew. I don't know what the Three of Wands in reverse is, as if we can't see where we're going because of this outside energy. Perhaps this is this queen, this lady in red. Perhaps this also has to do with our root chakra, you know, our security, our basic needs, things like this. Shit. Now there's a sound. The door. I was saying don't answer the door. I didn't answer the door. I wasn't answering the door. I don't know who it was. Where can I buy tarot cards at? Online, Etsy, Magic. What's that place called? Barnes & Noble. Sometimes you stand your ground, and now everyone is questioning all the bullies. Right. Tell them, Chillin' Charlie. Cheers. How are you? Dang, 999. Yes, 999. Crazy. And look, there's something about this injustice. It's like the books are closed, or there's no more open books, or the information is not available. It's as if there's something stopping this information coming in, this injustice. Maybe it has to do with this red, this outside energy. Alright. Anybody else before I go? Book stories. Very good. That's good. Thank you. Claire was writing and writing as you speak. Yeah. I hope you didn't answer the door. He gives me the chills, whoever it was. Oh, really? I don't know who it was. That's why I didn't answer. Oh, thank you, Jill and Charlie. Love y'all. Do you want me to pull for you real quick? Hey, Janelle woke up having trouble walking this morning. Not sure why. Janelle, trouble walking this morning. Huh. Maybe it's the rain, the weather. You know, with this 10, something's coming to an end. It's almost as if it's like real pressurized or like real pushing on this threshold. Something about your left knee. Maybe it's because you were down like this, or maybe you need this, something like this. But it's as if whatever it's here, like all this unclarity, all of this pressure, all of this sadness, this rain, it's as if it's cleared up here in the judgment. It's as if all these truths comes out. Now that we're face to face, we come face to face with the truth. There's no more fabrication, or perhaps these are lies that are connecting with the truth. And now we see. And here's the King of Cups. He looks very mean, you know, very unapproachable. He has this thing, and he looks very mean. Perhaps this is how we have to be. Maybe we have to soak in water, or it's like something about the water has something to do with it, or some kind of pressure. Perhaps with this bad judgment and this truth coming out, we're going to figure out a new path on how to walk forward to this. We're going to get some kind of information on how to walk through this pain. Perhaps that has something to do with this King of Cups. Maybe he's some kind of doctor or some kind of thing, some kind of teacher or something, offering you some kind of advice on how to relieve this pain. There's this thing that I was watching a Joe Rogan thing on, and it's like, what is it called? Iodine or something. Who's back? You're welcome. The Fool. So yeah, we are coming into some kind of newness. It's like we go from the Fool to this 10 of Pentacles. and we don't even know it. It's like we don't even know that we're stepping into a world of abundance, a bunch of security. Wow. Namaste, Ray of Hope. How are you, Pooja? Alright, this is going to be the last one. Alright, so both of these cups are in reverse. This and this. It's like, hey, Leo, be heart. It's as if we need to release, or there's something in. It's like there's some kind of a detox, or maybe somebody took something that that when they took that, it took some of our emotion with us or something. It's as if our emotion got separate from what was given or what was taken. I don't know, it's really weird, but this is cutting these cords from these things, that these empty cups that we're dragging. It's as if we're breaking free from this, no longer in this codependent, no longer carrying these cups. Perhaps that's why all of these are coming out. It's as if we're releasing this. There's some kind of truth coming out, and we're doing this slow and steady. It's as if we have to take one step at a time in order to complete this battle, in order to come out as a winner. Again, with these empty cups, perhaps these are relationships from the past. It's as if we have to revision our vision from what we planted. Maybe we have to replant to revision. I don't know, but there's some kind of message coming in. It's as if this is a message while we're sleeping, or a message while we're dreaming, a message while we're in this like not awake state. And it's as if we receive some kind of message that is offering us some kind of option, or some kind of passion, a new way to go. It's bringing us some kind of victory. Not only are we going to win, but other people are going to be praising us too. With the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, we're really uprooting all of these things, and we're doing so very compassionate, very intuitive, with our wisdom, with this past knowledge, with all of this passion and our true heart and our, you know, this Queen, she can be very sweet, but then if you get on her bad side, her claws can come out too. So it's as if it's like coming correct. Make sure we come correct. 16 Puja. I'm not seeing my today's WhatsApp status. Hey, Shahid. I think he did see it with a hangman in reverse. It's as if he, it's as if he did see it. He did see it, and it sparked some kind of, he's seeing this from a different perspective, and now he's no longer tied into this from his thoughts. It's as if seeing this made him feel free. Yeah, again, it's like feeling free. Alright, the moon is in reverse, so truth does come out. Climbing down from the reef. Free from what? Free from some kind of mental restriction. I want to crack an exam. Tell angels to guide. You can tell them. They listen to you. Crack an exam. It's as if we have to do it. Do it now. Do it good. All right, y'all. Oh. All right, I gotta get to my day. Why he's not feeling any love. Oh, there's the Lovers in reverse. And this is the before tarot. It's before the man and the woman come together. But it's in reverse. It's almost as if the masculine is trying to pull the feminine. Maybe he is trying to pull you. Or maybe it's you with your actions trying to pull the masculine's actions. And maybe he's just laying there like, I don't know how to feel about these actions. Yeah, there's the Justice. It's like something mentally. Or, hey, 88 La Moon Child. La Moon Child. How are you? Oh, my efforts are wasted, I guess. Don't think like that. Oh, look at that. The Two of Cups. So I don't know. Perhaps this does bring... This is before they get together, though. Both of these was before there's some kind of connection. So perhaps this is like before the connection. Or a disconnection. I'm good. Thank you, La Moon Child. Ooh, I'm so cold. I don't take reverse cards seriously. Just my point of view, I will consider that Lover's card an upright. Okay. Yeah, it's a whole different story when it's in reverse. But this one, it's almost like the same thing. There's hands on the bottom, there's hands on top. It's like from both directions. Reverse says it has changed. Yes, Stephen. Or it's changing. Damn it, I bit my lip. Just trying to pamper myself, V. Yes. Definitely pamper yourself. Not with material things. With spiritual things. And then we will win. It's as if we have to stay above the right mindset. Alright, I gotta clean my house. And do the dishes. I got a lot of shit to do today because I was sick and I've been down and out. So 919. So we are in the mix of making our dreams come true. And yeah. Thank you. Not reverse, even it says. True. I love you. It means he's fallen in love with me. I claim this energy. I love you. Yes, you are, and that's good. You're welcome, Earl Woods. All right. Let's get the day started. And this also connects with the collective reading. I always say you could put your reading with the collective reading and come up with way more information. All right, the transformative process. I'm gonna read this real quick. I just opened it to any page, and the keywords are therapy, intuit, initiation path, self-work, quest, questions, personal transformation, regeneration, and awareness process. So the transformative process involves a period of time when, as a result of extreme situations or a major problem, loss, divorce, abuse, illness, and existential impasse, and so on, a path of self rediscovery is completed, at the end of which a safer, stronger, more efficient, more authentic, creative, and free person is waiting. The transformative process can be a conscious one in which outside help is required, working with a psychotherapist, a mentor, advisor, or in which the person makes every effort to overcome the moment and to resume his life, as well as an unconscious one in which the chaos of events happens quickly and their meaning and benefits are understood or realized later. Depending on the context, the image may suggest in which area of life regenerative process is needed. So, beings that we're talking about this personal change, perhaps we do need to come into our personal power. And this has something to do with the life lessons that we learned the last 18 years. I was starting to talk about Rahu and Ketu, the head and the tail of the dragon, the north and the south nodes of the moon, which are, I think today, is it the 8th or the 13th? It's this week. They're finally changing from Aries and Libra to Pisces and Virgo. And it's as if they're coming. See, it takes 18 months for the north node and the south node to go through one whole sign. So it takes like a year and a half. So it takes 18 years for it both to go through all the signs. So within this 18-year process, it's over. We're starting this 18-year thing all over again, another 18-year cycle, beginning at the beginning. So this ending is not only are we leveling up and like graduating or up leveling, but we're learning new lessons. It's as if we're coming into a new lesson plan, and we're really going over what we learned in the last 18 years. Yes, Rahu and Ketu completed cycle, 18 years, yes. Oh, thank you, Earl says, I hope you get things done and you feel better soon. Thank you. I love you, V, for every read. You're such a darling. Oh, Nama Shavi. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Mind-forged manacles are limiting our possibilities because we don't know all the rules. Saturn in 30 years. Yeah. And that's the thing, too. They were saying how Rahu is connected to Saturn because of the cycle. The same cycle. And Ketu is connected to Mars because of the 7-year cycle. And Rahu is more so the bringer of the eclipses, or he makes the eclipse the head of the dragon, which is separated from the tail, which the tail of Ketu is more so like a comet, or they say it's like smoke, or like Mars, like boom, like an explosion. So yeah, this year is going to be a year of monumental changes and shifts spiritually, mentally, emotionally, cosmically, especially with Uranus going into Gemini. Uranus every 84 years goes around the whole thing. And every time, every single time, if you go back in history, every 84 years, the last time Uranus was in Gemini was World War II. Then you go back 84 years from that, it was World War One. Then you go back 84 years from that, and it was the Revolutionary War. And then when you put Neptune in it, every time Neptune went into Aries, it created a Revolutionary War. You go into the first time Neptune was in Aries, and that's the beginning of the Revolutionary War. That date was the date that, not that the Revolutionary War began, but that date was the date that United States entered into the war. Or that was probably the World War. That's a lot. We just talk ourselves into believing. Conjecture. I have Ross to aspect of my sun and moon. Cool. Uranus singularity is 7 years bad luck. Yeah, or changes. I don't think that it brings bad luck per se. I think it just brings necessary changes. Like Uranus works for us, bringing us out of whatever we no longer need and bringing us to like some kind of higher timeline. Breaking mirrors. True. No. It's not all bad. Puja. Mm-hmm. Oh. Where is the lid to this? Wow, aspect means I have full eclipse on my sun and moon. Oh, wow. Weakness. And then the Wren and endurance. So y'all know the story of the Wren about weakness. All right, I'm going to tell this and then I'm going to hang up. So these are cards I made, and it says weakness with the Wren. Now there's a story with the eagle and the Wren and all the birds of the universe, and the eagle is saying to the Wren, like, I'm the bird, I'm the king of the birds, you know. And the Wren's like, well, I'm the king of the birds. And they said, okay, well, we'll do a test, and whoever can fly the highest will get the title of the king of the birds. So they all lifted up, and the little Wren snuck in the feather of the eagle. And when the eagle was all the way up, as high as possible, he came out. He's like, aha, I won. Well, when he came out, the Wren came out of his wings and flew higher than the eagle and was like, nah, bitch, I won, you know? And the eagle was like, that's no fair. I used all of my strength. And the Wren was like, well, that's okay. I used all of my wits. So it's almost like if we're feeling weakness in the body where we can't fly, use our minds, use the power of the Wren for us to endure so we can, you know, go higher. Okay, love you guys. Every astro out there told me it's not a very good placement of the sun and moon, to be honest. Yeah, there's a positive and negative to every aspect, I think. There's a silver lining to every negative thing. You just got and put out the cat. And bring in the dog and put out the cat. Alright, y'all. I love you and I miss you. And I will see you tomorrow. The storks landed in the barnyard. And the rooster did the same thing. Cool, cool. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Love y'all. Bye.